Hello, everyone. Welcome again to another edition of G.T.E Professional Network Rate Podcast. I'm your host, Ed Peterson. Today's date, ladies and gentlemen, of course, is Thursday as we begin the month of September. Super excited for everyone that we're going to be talking about some things today in reference to our growth series as we continue our growth series throughout the rest of this year, 2025, moving into the new year, 2026. So the goal is, of course, as we help entrepreneurs, startup companies, of course, churches and nonprofit organizations, how to build and grow their network in the area where they do business, utilizing a website as a marketing tool and a lead generating machine. But today's topic, we're going to talk about startups. And I'm working with all my startups as it's a new month. New companies are starting, business entrepreneurs are starting their own businesses. Young people are doing it as well. Whether you are a teenager, young adult, whatever, or an adult, period. As we continue to look in the marketplace, what can we do utilizing our gifts and talents for we can better mankind and also help out in the marketplace? Any pain points or anything that we can solve today? Well, we're going to talk about that, how to start your business using AI. And it's been a real big topic. Everybody's been talking about it across the board. So you can check it out. If you want to learn more about all the things that we're doing here at G.T.E Pro Network Podcast, and it's a professional network that we put together here for my company, Global Touch Enterprise, which we're a web design and marketing company. We're based out of Houston, Texas. And I've been doing web design and marketing, ladies and gentlemen, for the past 17 plus years. So as we continue to educate and elevate people on what's necessary to do in the marketplace today, what businesses can I start? How can I become more effective in the marketplace? And what must I do myself day by day? And what must I learn? Because this, again, you can learn as you earn, and you want to continue to stay above the cutting edge of what's going on today. You don't want to be left behind. And so all of my companies that I talk to and entrepreneurs and business owners that I talk to on a regular weekly basis and daily basis, I'm getting feedback directly from them. And I'm asking them just important questions. What you're doing in your business today? Are you caught up? And what are you using your website for? And are you using your website to generate leads and also get marketing campaigns that you put in together, promotions that you're running on a regular basis? Now, if you have a brick and mortar location or you have an internet-based business or you have both, your goal, of course, is to make sure that you're focusing on what's relevant in the marketplace, educating and reaching your target market, and then also getting feedback from your customers and your target market. So whether you're on social media, whether you're doing search engines, SEOs, SEMs, search engine marketing, and as well as on your website, collecting data. You have forms on your website that people need to be should be filling out consistently to get information directly from you. And if you have the AI chatbot on your website, you're doing good. That's another piece of the puzzle as we continue to catch up with the technology that we have today. These are nothing but tools, though. How do we build correctly a successful business online using these tools that we have today? Well, it gives us an opportunity to study, to grow, to learn, and to make sure that we're following the protocol that best suits what we do in business and for our clients and customers that we assist on a regular, consistent basis. So here we are. We're on the 4th day of the month of September, and on a Thursday, right? As we say, Throwback Thursday. It gives us a great opportunity for us to really maximize the moment. And so we can make sure that we're doing our part, again, to help as many people as we can. Now, you can start basically with your business using AI technology by leveraging AI for idea generation. So if you have any concepts and ideas that you want to put together, put it to ChatGPT or AI and let them help you put together a good campaign so you can do your market research, you can do product development, you can do marketing campaigns again, and you can also help you generate sales and leads and also operational tasks that you might have to do in your business. Now, and this will help you to collapse time frames. But AI is nothing but a tool. And I don't know why people think that if you don't learn it, that it's going to, you're going to be out of there. But you need to learn this. You need to understand what this will do for your business, for yourself. So AI tools can help you with everything from writing business plans and web content to creating visual assets, managing customer service, and analyzing data to improve decision making that you may have to do, which you will have to do. Now, you can become a service provider in AI areas, which I'm one of those. And like any AI content marketer or AI implementation consultant, or build AI-powered products such as chatbots, which we do have that. We do create chatbots here at Global Touch Enterprise, or data analytics platforms. You want to make sure that you're using AI to help you build quickly. And this collapses your time frames. And what you used to can do yourself, if you are just basically an independent business owner, where you don't have a team or people on your in your network that's helping you build it and grow it, then you want to need your AI buddy to help you do this. And so we put together some key things to help you how to use AI to start a business. If you don't have a business plan yet, you can use AI to help you put one together. Marketing plan that you need. Understanding the 5 P's of marketing, which is all about the people, the product, the price, the place, and the promotion. The more we stay focused on understanding our step-by-step guide as to building a successful business, no matter if it's a product business or a service business or both, your goal is to understand what's necessary in the marketplace. And you only need to satisfy 3 things in the marketplace anyway, ladies and gentlemen, is what people want, need, and can afford. You satisfy these 3 things, you can be successful. So how do we use AI to start a business, Ed? Well, we want to generate business ideas and research. That's what you want to start off with. So you want to use AI tools to brainstorm ideas based on your interest and identify problems you can solve for others in the marketplace. We become problem solvers. As servant leaders, that's what we are. Our goal is to make sure that we solve pain points or problems in the marketplace, again, that people want, need, can afford, but also to make sure that they understand that we're here to help them. And that way, you help enough people get what they want, you automatically get what you want. Now, you can conduct market research and analyze competitors to understand market trends and identify opportunities using AI-powered tools. Again, these are nothing but tools, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get it twisted. If you want to build a successful business, you got to use tools to build. How do we build homes today? Well, we have 3D printing right now. That technology, we have 3D printing homes. Well, we also have the container homes, tiny homes, things that's really collapsing time frames. Well, it used to take a minute to build. Now it does. Now today it do not. And pretty soon it's going to get shorter and shorter. Gives you more time and flexibility to stay focused on your main goal. That's what it's really all about in using this particular tool, AI. So you also want to develop a business plan and brand. Now, this is always important when you're starting a new business. You want to have a business plan. And you also want to brand your business using your logo or creating a logo. If you don't have one, you need one. AI can assist you with drafting mission statements, creating business plans, and even generating names for your business. If you don't have a name that you want to come, if you haven't figured out a name to come up with, let AI help you with that. And also, too, use AI to develop brand guidelines, create logos, and design visual assets for your brand. Because, again, branding is key. But if you have a business plan out here, ladies and gentlemen, that is effective enough for you to follow, then you're going to need a marketing plan as well, and so forth and so on. So it's a lot of basically pieces to this puzzle that we're putting together to help you grow a successful based business online in 2025, moving on to 2026. So you want to build your product and service. Now, if you're a product business, all of you guys understand having an e-commerce website is key and critical, because now it's all about ownership. You own the website, it's yours, and all the products that you put on the website for people to make a purchase online, now it's yours. 100%, you're not sharing it with anybody. I know people like to use Shopify, which is okay, but again, it's taken away from some of your profits. Whereas if you have your own e-commerce website, then you own is 100% yours. You do the charging and fees, whatever you want to charge for the products that you have in your market on your website. Then you want to make sure that you contain and do your inventory properly. Well, this is where AI can really help you put all this together in a nice little bow. So you want to basically service-based businesses. Let's start there. I wanted to say it because I'm a service-based business. Offer services like AI content marketing, AI SEOs, AI personal assistants, or AI implementation consulting. Now, I do basically all of these things using AI when I'm building websites for my clients. And because I'm a web designer and I do marketing campaigns on their behalf, I set up the AI chatbot to handle their customer service, also do email marketing, as well as social media marketing that I give the AI commands to do on a regular basis for my clients. As well as on my website, and of course you can check me out. You can go to my website at globaltechenterprise.net. On my homepage, you can fill out the form, ask any questions that you may have that may be on the level, so you can make sure that we can get back with you at a timely basis. So, with AI-powered products, if you have a product-based business, you can develop an AI tools like customer service, chatbots, data analytics platforms, or AI-powered productivity agents. And these agents are really cool. Now, ChatGPT has agents which you can go to and use to do a lot more tasks or multiple tasks that you might want to continue to do on a regular basis. And so this is one of the things you want to make sure that you do and have, as this tool can help you collapse time frames and do all the work without you having to hire people or wait upon others to do things when it can be done 24/7. That's the coolest thing about having a website. And why you want to be ownership of your own website and have it in your business, because now it's up 24/7. It doesn't shut down and it's always up and running. And people can purchase online 2, 3, 4 in the morning, 24/7. So you don't have to worry about like a brick and mortar location where you only have certain hours of operation that you're going to be doing on a regular daily basis, where online, you don't have to worry about that. And then you reach more people because now you're global. Becoming a global market is key, and having a global-based business is also key, because now there's no part of the country or around the world that you can't reach when you have a website or you have an online-based business. So you want to do some market and sell your business, so to your target market, to people that will basically be the ones to use your product or service. So you want to use AI to create marketing content, such as blogs, social media posts, email campaigns, and product descriptions. This is going to be the key factor, again, using AI as a startup business. And because you're a startup business, your goal, of course, is to do all of these tools to have as a continued campaign where you can put all this in place, where you'll market and sell your business so that others will be able to be in front of what it is you do. And then you want to tell your story. What is your story? Always the about page on the website tells a story. Why did you particularly get started in this particular business? And what made you want to start your own business versus working for someone else? Well, that's always noted. And more people, and I'm going to say this year, 2025, more people are now starting their own businesses than I've ever seen in the history of growth when it comes to entrepreneurship. From young to old, everybody who's retiring are now starting their businesses. Those who are young, getting out of school, just graduating, they're starting their own businesses. And those who have worked jobs 10, 20, 30, 40 years are now getting out and starting their own businesses. And because of the fact that we have that, and they say, well, Ed, well, who's going to take care of all the other? Well, it's always going to be workers. It's always going to be somebody working for somebody. Period. That ain't going nowhere. But those who see they're out and say, well, what I put in is what I'm going to get out, .io or input output. So the same principle that we use today when it comes to our technology and AI, input, output. What you give the AI information on, you inputting, then it's going to give you an output of what to do. And all you got to do is execute. The more we stay focused there, the stronger we get, the better we come out. So you also want to do this on your marketing business. So you want to do leverage AI tools for lead generation and sales automation by automating tasks and improving data entry and follow-ups, because the fortune is always in the follow-up. The more you follow up with people, the stronger you get. So here's the thing. So when you go to my website at globaltouchenterprise.net and you fill out the form, of course, my AI chatbot will reply and respond to you. And if you're chatting with me and want to send some information or ask questions in reference to my business and what I'm services, products and services that I'm providing, then the chatbot will respond and reply to you immediately. So I don't have to be there to do that. I get an email reply and also a SMS text message in reference to the conversation, in reference to who it was that asked a question on my website. Now I'm on the go, but I can still see this in real time, right? So here's the thing that you also want to look at when it comes to your business, is that you want to build a system in place which save yourself time, energy, and money. So that way the system that you implement into your business as a startup will carry you through, so you don't have to worry about all of the lag time that you would be encountering if you was doing this all by yourself. Without AI tools, without AI support, and if you have a strong team on board, then you want them to help you with that in reference to building it through that level on AI. And again, the fortune is always in the follow-up. So if you're an e-commerce site and people are making purchases online, use the AI to help you reply back to those people, automating it so that it gives them an automatic reply for thanking them for making a purchase, and then it follows up with them after a week to see what they thought of the product. A key concept where you don't have to do all of that, the AI helps you with that. That's a cool piece. Another thing, we're talking about streamline operations. This is going to be critical because today it's all about automation. If you go to the grocery stores, if you go to any of the retail outlets today, most of it is around AI. The self-checkout lines, you ain't got to worry about it. It checks out for you. That's built with AI. And it's been around for over 50 years. But here's the thing. I had the first talking car back in the 80s. A Chrysler E-Class, a 1984 Chrysler E-Class. I had the first talking car back then in 89. And it talked, door ajar, trunk ajar, those kind of things. That's AI. So we've been around AI for a minute, but have we actually took the time to understand this? Well, the wave is here now. And it's just still getting started and new with robotics. With all of that, every home will have a robot. Are you serious? To help you in all the different industries that we have, in the different fields we can go into, whether it's in the medical, transportation, retail. I mean, it's endless, right? So you want to make sure we're talking about streamline operations, right? So automate repetitive tasks like data entry and customer service with AI-driven solutions. So this is what companies are doing. So people ask me, Ed, will we lose our jobs? No. If you learn AI, you don't have to worry about losing a job. You can use that as an added bonus and a piece to help you collapse time frames to get your tasks and duties that you have at work completed much more efficiently and on time. So that's one of the things we have to continue. As long as you have breath in your body, you should be learning every single day, right? That's why we use the able effect. Always be learning every day. That's the level. So you also want to use AI for tasks like summarizing meeting notes, managing to-do lists, and ensuring brand consistency across all the platforms, because you want to stay consistent. Always stay consistent in your marketing approach. And then your marketing efforts should always point directly back to your website. I use my website effectively on a regular daily basis. Everybody knows globaltouchenterprise.net. You can Google me. Now, Google Analytics is there. You got your Google listings. You got the Google Maps. You have all of these things. And then on social media, whether you're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Fanbase, which is my brother in Atlanta, Georgia. So no matter where you are, you want to make sure that you are on top of your game. So here are the key considerations to think about, ladies and gentlemen, as we talk about starting a business using AI technology. Well, data quality is going to be key. The accuracy of AI insights depend on the quality of relevance of the data it processes. So always review and interpret the results yourself, so you know exactly that this is accurate, this is right. Human insight. AI can do the heavy lifting for marketing research and content creation, but human creativity and experience are still essential for filling in the cultural nuances and ensuring authenticity. Yeah. Because of my experience in doing web design and marketing, and in my experience of building this for the past 17 plus years, AI doesn't have that long. They haven't been there that long to know that. But they do understand gathering data, concepts, and I'm going again, inputting to my AI exactly what it is I want them to do based on what my personal experience is in reference to what I do. And I've been in sales for over 20 years. So I understand sales, I understand marketing, I understand also how to design and create websites and doing marketing campaigns. So I'm educating my bot, my AI tool, how it is based on my experiences, referencing what I've learned through the years, which gives it the cultural nuances and, of course, ensuring authenticity. So that's the cool part about that, because I'm putting in what I learned and know into this AI tool. And then the AI tool will take what I've learned and use that output to give me other solutions that I may not have considered or thought about. So, scalability. Before launching, focus on building scalable infrastructure to ensure your business can grow with demand. And with demand is meaning that is what people want, need, can afford, and that you're reaching the target market, speaking their language, getting feedback, and collecting the data. Are you asking the right probing questions? What does your FAQs say on your website? Do you have a blog on your website? Are you educating your people? So these are key concepts and key crucial moments that you have to look at to build your business successfully. And this is what it takes, ladies and gentlemen, starting your business using AI technology today. And it's going to keep evolving. It's going to keep growing. It's not going to stop. So either you're going to be in, input, or you're going to be out, output. It's up to you. So with that, I want to thank everybody for this opportunity to share with you on this edition of G.T.E Pro Network Podcast. And also here we are. I'm also with Stage One in Action. I'm going to talk about this real quick. With Stage One in Action, which is an organization I co-opted with, under the with the CEO Dwight Johnson, ex-NFL player from Texas. We are in 22 states and 11 countries. I am the director of training for Stage 1 in Action. And of course, I also created for the technology side with Stage 1 in Action, young entrepreneur workshops, which I'm putting together and have put together. We have a website, youngentrepreneurs.com. Go to my website there for ambassadors, for young people. I'm dealing with high school and college students and educating them and updating them with using AI technology or technology period. They want to learn web design, graphic design, marketing, campaigns, anything when it comes to technology that they want to learn that's going to be relevant for their skill sets in the marketplace, so they can also become their own entrepreneurs, start their own businesses, or if they have a career goal that they have put in, they want to get into, they'll have the tools to use to excel in that career path that they chose. So this is what it's really all about, ladies and gentlemen, passing the baton on to the next generation, where all our young people across the country, as well as around the world, can basically grow and have the skill sets that they need to thrive. And that's what it's really all about. So check me out at, basically, you can go to the website again at youngentrepreneurs.com. And I'm super excited to talk about that piece in reference to what I'm sharing with you today, and making sure that you guys understand that this is what it's really all about, utilizing what I call the PHP effect, people helping people. So no matter what's going on in the country, and I understand that a lot of people are nervous and trying to wonder what's going to happen, what's this, what's that, but you stay focused on what God has given you, and what God has given to me, something pure only my eyes can see. This is my focus, is to help as many people who give us permission to do so. But remember this well, you can only help people who give you permission to help them. And no matter what's going on, God is still in control. So you don't have to worry about much other than staying true to self, focused, and stay driven to completing your task, your goal, what you have set out here in the marketplace. And those entrepreneurs and business owners that's out here today, we got to stick together. We got to continue our growth efforts with one another and serve the communities where we reside in and that we are continuing to do business in. And so if we can do this, ladies and gentlemen, and this is what God has given me years ago, in reference to churches, nonprofit organizations, and local businesses to come together in the communities that they serve so nobody lacks anything within that community. Well, we need to go back to basics when it comes to our neighbors, looking out for our neighbors, looking out for each other, growing with each other, no matter what background or where you're from, diverse, whatever, don't matter. We're all human beings on this planet. So we have to coexist one way or the other. So if we do this the right way, as God intended it to be, then we will be successful. We will continue to grow. Utilizing biblical principles in the workplace is key. Understanding the path that you're on and continue to walk this journey of life and sharing that and leaving a legacy as we continue on this path. So with that, I want to thank everybody for tuning in for this edition of G.T.E Pro Network Podcast. Again, I'm your host, Ed Peterson. Go to my website, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions, at globaltouchenterprise.net. Fill out the form. Of course, we'll be happy to answer any questions that you may have. And also, you can like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm happy for that. And of course, continue to guide the faith, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, I want you to always, always keep building your dream.